What's happening YouTube? How is everyone? I hope good. I'm here just with a 3-pile reading. It's not really messages from the universe, it's just a reading. So please choose pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3, and we'll get started here. If you hear my dog barking in the background, I apologize. She's kind of being a little pill tonight. Okay, pile 1, we're going to get started with you, so here we go. The first card I pulled for you is the 9 of Wands. This card expresses the courage, self-belief, and the vitality required to manage the pain and awareness endured in the ongoing battle with ignorance, judgment, and hostility found in ourselves and others. To see things through when others would abandon hope and give up. This card is clarified with the Judgment card. And it stands for reflection and awakening. You have the 2 of House, assets, material world, possessions, finance, talent, values, solitude, worthiness, wardrobe, luxuries, credit score, security. It's a sign of Taurus, the planets Venus, and the elements Earth. You were born with a special gift that you are not fully exploiting. What is it that only you can do, which is therefore a unique value in the world? Think about the times you feel most in the flow, that thing that you do, perhaps as part of your job, or maybe just because you enjoy it. That feels effortless to you. Well, somebody out there will pay good money for you to do it for them. This card invites you to flip the script and trust that doing more of what you love will help the abundance flow. And then it's telling you to write in a journal your ideas of luxury, what your ideas of luxury is. Your next card is the Lady of the Ways. This card depicts the goddess of the ways in the Celtic traditions. She guards all roadways and paths between this world and the other, both by sea and land, and as in powerer by opens the dream pathways down which we pass each night. When seeking to know which of the inner worlds to visit, she can offer deep and appropriate advice. This card is clarified by the 2 of Wands. Planning, making decisions, leaving home. Your next card is Guidance. Look for guidance because you don't know your inner guide is hidden inside you. You have to find the inner guide, and that's what I call your witness. You have to awaken that Buddha, and your life will shower blessings. Your life will become so radiant with good, more than you can possibly conceive. Choices. All that you are, all that you have learned and experienced is born of choice. The choices you have made, the choices others have made on your behalf, or choices they have made for themselves that have impacted on or influenced you. your life. You may believe that you have no choice, but that isn't true. You may also exercise your right to allow others to decide for you. This is a choice. This too is a choice, excuse me. You may believe that you have too many options and allow this to confuse and cloud your ability to choose. This is yet another choice. You are free to choose or to allow others to choose for you. You can make your choices wisely with knowledge and awareness, or make them with ignorance. Whether you choose independently or and determine your future, just remember you are in charge of your choices, not others. This card is clarified. Oh, no, excuse me. This isn't. I didn't clarify this one. This is actually going to be your the outcome of this reading, and it is the Knave of Pentacles, and it's creative opportunities, intuitive messages, and curiosity. So that's what I have for you, pile one. I hope that it resonated and you enjoyed it. Thank you for stopping by my channel, and I will catch you next time. Take care. Okay, I'm moving on to pile number 2. And your first card is going to be the 8 of Wands, but it's in reverse. In reverse, this card means unable to make orbit, blocked energy, settling for second best. Adjust your course using the input from your surroundings. I clarified the card with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Lack of passion, uninspired, no motivation. Your next card is going to be opposition, which is balance, relates, mirrors, interacts, confronts, makes makes consciousness, manifests discipline, conflict with tests, objectifies, calls out. If you hear my dog crying, I apologize. She's being kind of a little pill tonight. Opposition are the pairs figured skaters of the zodiac. To find the ultimate equilibrium that you crave, you must learn to listen to others' subtle signs and beating hearts, executing elaborate moves by balancing diverse emotional needs and checking any excess baggage. Shows planets in signs of capability, elements in the same modulo, and there's an inescapable draw between them. These signs work along the same way of the spectrum. When the opposition card arrives, it's a moment to check in with yourself about any excess or extremes operating in your life right now. Start to explore what balance actually looks like for you in all its dynamic potentials. What area of your life need more love? And where might you be giving away or projecting parts of yourself in relationships? Does your angry boss represent a part of your own rage that needs to be channeled? Can feel your partner's ways of being turned back on yourself as you reclaim your own lovability? This card is an invitation to dance and romance your own self. Journal prompt. They want you to write in a journal. Write a love letter to your enemy and use it to connect with challenging parts of yourself. Man, that was difficult for me to get out. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Your next card is going to be the Keeper of the Wheel. The Keeper of the Wheel holds the tides of fate in his hands, turning them accordingly to a pattern that only he and the sharpers know in full. He has the ability to move through space and time on his wheel, and thus offers keys to all of the realms. His appearance, however, can bring about unexpected change and reversal in any journey, and he often appears to set us free from impossible situations. And that card is clarified by the Justice card in reverse. Dishonesty, unaccountability, unfairness. Okay, your next card is ripeness. Only if your meditation has brought you a light that shines in every night will even death not be a death to you, but a door to the divine. With the light in your heart, death itself is transformed into a door, and you enter into the universal spirit. You become one of the ocean, and unless you know the ocean experience, you have lived in vain. Now is always the time, and the fruit is always ripe. You just need to gather courage to enter into your inner forest. The fruit is always ripe, and the time is always the right time. There is no such thing as wrong time. Your next card is going to be Heaven and Earth. Separation is an illusion. Spiritual being is a physical body. Spirit dwells in nature. Experience life and learn from experience. Harm the planet and you harm humanity. Magical, and the magical is open. That's kind of weird. And that card is this is not a clarifying card. It is actually your outcome card. And it is going to be the Six of Pentacles, which is charity, generosity, and sharing. Okay, pile number 2. As brutal as that was, I apologize. I am finished. I hope that it resonated. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope to see you next time. Take care. Okay, pile number 3, this is your reading. Your first card is going to be the Three of Wands in reverse. Lacking connection to a project, being passed over. Clarify your intentions. The Three of Wands is clarified with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Fleeting success, lack of stability, lack of resources. Your next card is Conjunction, which is empowerment, combines with, enhances, strengthens, joins forces, activities, intensifies, authoritizes, overrides, and overwhelms. The conjunction occurs when two or more planets meet. When the conjunction card arrives, explore what you've been defending a lot of lately and where you might benefit from a little more loosening up. What habit, growth, or less conscious behavior is starting to feel like it's doing you rather than being done by you? How can you take up space in a way that's neither offensive nor defensive, but that simply acknowledges your needs and desires and lets the world respond? The conjunction card invites you to ungrip your palms and stand your ground, noticing how deliciously solid the earth feels beneath your feet. They want you to write in a journal the part of yourself you most fiercely defend and what you are protecting beneath it. Your next card is going to be the Stag. Oops, sorry. In Celtic tradition, the stag always represents strength and the freedom of the woods. The stag is a powerful ally to have when journeying, I can't even say it, into the depth of the other world, or in facing a problem which requires particular strength. The symbolism of the hunt is also important here and may be seen as perhaps representing a sequence of death and rebirth. I clarified this card with the Three of Cups in reverse, and it stands for overindulgence, gossip, isolation. Your next card is Adventure. Zen says truth has nothing to do with authority. Truth has nothing to do with tradition. Truth has nothing to do with the past. Truth is a radical personal realization. You have to come to it. Knowledge is certain. The search of personal knowing is very, very hazardous. Nobody can guarantee it. If you ask me if I can guarantee anything, I say I cannot guarantee you anything. I can only guarantee danger. That much is certain. I can only guarantee you a long adventure with every possibility of going astray and never reaching the goal. But one thing is certain, the very search will help you to grow. I can guarantee only growth. Danger will be there. Sacrifice will be there. And you will be moving every day into the unknown, into the uncharted. And there will be no map to follow, no guide to follow. Yes, there are millions of dangers, and you can go astray, and you can get lost. But that is the only way one grows. Insecurity is the only way to grow. To face danger is the only way to grow. To accept the challenge of the unknown is the only way to grow. Your next card is the Ten of Air. A time of independence. Say goodbye to the public personal. No longer bound by another's opinion. Walk your path. Humans by nature see and know your potential. The self is whole. Time to grow up and leave home. And your outcome card, pile number 3, is going to be the Star. And it stands for hope, faith, and rejuvenation. And that's all I have for you, pile number 3. I hope that it resonated and you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for stopping by my channel, and I will catch you on the next video. Peace.